So my obsession with Cowboy Bebop goes pretty much all the way back to when Bandai Video was first releasing the US dubs here in the United States. So we're talking probably, what, 1999, 2000. And one of the things I was super obsessed with was the music. It was unlike anything I had ever heard in any kind of anime or animation or anything. Just this awesome bebop jazz infused with all kinds of other stuff. Became obsessed with the music. And shortly after discovering the series, I discovered that there were all these soundtrack CDs that you could get. Soundtrack 1, Vitaminless, which is an EP, No Disc, which is Volume 2, Blue, which is Volume 3. There's a remix album that's out. And then when the Cowboy Bebop movie came out, there was a double disc soundtrack set that came out, as well as a CD single that had songs that weren't on the soundtrack release. And then in 2002, they released a box set that basically had everything else that the rest of the soundtracks had never covered, except for like a couple of things that came out for a PlayStation game and some stuff like that. First editions of this very nice box set that came out in Japan came with a bonus 5th CD packaged on the back, and also came with a really nice poster. And the whole time I was digging all of these soundtracks and stuff, I always wished it was on vinyl. Like, it would be perfect. Like, the music just fits the format perfectly. And they never really released anything on vinyl. It was more just like, every once in a while I'd be like, oh, you know what would be really awesome is if they released this stuff on vinyl, which they never did. And then eventually a bootleg version of the first soundtrack came out. This is unofficial. In fact, one of the songs on, I think it's The Egg and I, one of the songs on this that's on the normal soundtrack actually couldn't fit on the bootleg, and so there's one track missing. But when I saw this, I was just like, oh my God, like it's so gorgeous. Like that, look at that cover, right? Like, look at that cover. Like, that is just such a good cover. So I paid probably more than I should have just to have this sort of collectible bootleg, because I didn't ever actually ever think they were going to release anything on vinyl. And then years later, I got really excited because they released the Blu-rays. They released the series on Blu-ray, and they had this very special limited edition that came in a fake vinyl album cover. Look at that. Like, if anything, that just got me more excited to want to have the soundtracks on vinyl. Just this gorgeous 12-inch square thing, and just look at the design. It's fantastic. Like, I love it. So lo and behold, Milan Records a couple of years ago got the license to release one of the soundtracks along with Sunrise Music. So this is 2020. It features the first soundtrack, which is OST 1. So it features music from this on the first 3 sides right there. And then the other songs are a mix of stuff from the soundtrack EP, and I think there's maybe 1 or 2 songs that were off either the PlayStation soundtrack or there was a greatest hits CD that came out that had a couple unreleased tracks on there. So this came out in 2020. It's a double vinyl set. They released all kinds of different versions in different colors. This is my play copy, which is just black vinyl, and I have a couple of different versions that I haven't opened. So that was pretty cool, and you know, like, the artwork's kind of ugly. I'm not really, especially when you compare it to something like the original, I'm not too keen on it. But I thought, all right, well, that's cool. At least we got something, right? Like, at least we got that. I know we're never going to see, you know, all the original albums on vinyl, so we've got this. So I thought that was really kind of cool. And then shortly after, they came out with the soundtrack for the live action TV series, which features some of the same songs, but Yoko Kanno also wrote new music for the series. So this is the vinyl that is for the soundtrack. So I mean, like, again, like, the fact that you're getting 2, that's awesome. Like, it'd be awesome if they released, you know, their whole catalog, but getting these are, you know, they're good enough, and they do a pretty decent job of covering most of the hits that everybody likes, you know, the regular hits from the series. So we ended up with these, and those are very, very cool. And then finally, early in 2023, I had heard that Victor Entertainment, which is out of Japan, they were going to be pressing a limited edition box set of all the original soundtrack releases. What? So I put an order in for that. It shipped out from Light in the Attic Records. It just came in today. I am going to unbox it here on video. I have no idea what it's going to look like. I haven't opened it up yet, and it'll look, hoping, pretty awesome. So I'm going to grab this box right now. This is the box it came in. Here it is, Light in the Attic Records. I'm going to open it up. And this is going to be pretty amazing. I'm hoping. You can tell I don't know how to cut. All right. So this is all the packing material. All kinds of goodies, invoice slip, egg crate. Oh my God, so the box set comes in a box. That's awesome. So here's this. And we're gonna open that. Oh, look at that. Look at that, so it comes in a box in itself. So it lists all the soundtracks, the remixes, the 2 soundtrack CDs, OSTs 1, 2, and 3, and then Vitaminless, which is the remix. Has the release date, Victor Entertainment, so you know that it's legit. Look at that spine. That's great. All right, so I'm going to open this up. It's nice that it comes in its own little collector box. All right, that one's slipped. Get this out of here. Farewell. All right, here we go. Oh, look at that. So we got some padding. Oh. Something or other, I don't know. I can't. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. That's pretty. All right, let me take this out. Just that against my stomach. Wow. Put that down. The studio is now filled with boxes. Look at that. Very nice. Featuring stills from the opening of the series. So it comes in a nice box with a top lid. And then you pull this lid off. Oh, look at this. They're all in individual bags. These guys know how to package everything, right? So it comes with a little booklet. In Japanese, has some lyrics in it, shows the albums that they're from. Yeah, so this is just lyrics. It looks like it talks a little bit about people that worked on the projects. Nice lyric booklet. Very nice. I'm gonna put this stuff over here. And then you've got the individual releases. It's nice that they come in their own little bags. Very nice. I'm going to take this one out just to see what it looks like. So this one is a double album set. It comes in plain liners. You can see it's got graphics on it. Not only does it come in a sleeve, but it also comes in like a little poly bag sleeve. So that's pretty amazing. God, what a gorgeous set. And these are all, this is a legitimate release. And it's in limited edition. You can still get it on various places. Light in the Attic Records is where I got it from. Amazon's going to have it, I think. But keep in mind, this is a limited edition set. And the price is pretty high. But I would suggest pick it up before resellers get a hold of it, because once resellers get a hold of it, prices are going to be astronomical. I can't even imagine. So we've got OST 1. We've got the Vitaminless EP. And what's also really nice too is, like, I've seen reprints of of albums that have come out recently, and the artwork is usually really grainy because they didn't pay for the licensing to redo the artwork. So usually like they have to blow it up from something else. These are really crisp, like it's obvious. There is no disc, which is OST2. So it doesn't look like there's anything in like gatefold. Looks like they are all sort of double stacked inside the slipcases. Look how beautiful that is, right? Like it's just, oh my God. And then we've got music for Freelance. This is the remix album. This is really gorgeous. This is the Ask DNA EP. So this was a couple of songs that weren't on the movie soundtrack. And then you've got Future Blues soundtrack, which is the soundtrack to the Cowboy Bebop movie. It's really nice, like the fact that they just package them in their own little bags as well. And that's it. And you get this really nice, robust case that it goes in. I'm gonna slide them back in here. These are beautiful. I'm so excited. So I never thought I was gonna see one of these. For a long time, I had heard rumors that, like, you know, they weren't interested in releasing stuff on vinyl. But I think when the Milan stuff came out, I think that it showed them that they had they were throwing away money if they didn't want to release them. So I'm just going to compare this one to this bootleg copy that I have, just so you can see. Not bad. Yeah. Very nice. Means I can hang this one up on my wall at the studio. So that's it. I am going to go play these. I'm going to take one out and throw it in. I have heard that the recordings themselves are awesome with, no hiss or no noise or anything on the actual wax. So this is it. This is finally the whole series. The only thing now that's not on vinyl is the stuff from the box set that came out in 2002. And this covers the rest of the music that wasn't in the series. And then I think the fourth disc is live material, like a Cowboy Bebop concert. I have a little bit of a cold, so you have to excuse me. So I'm assuming this is going to sell like gangbusters. So maybe this will be the next thing. But I mean, this is it. Like, this is, oh my God, this is everything I'd always hoped it would be. What a beautiful box too. And it's got this kind of silver embellishment for the logo. Tells you what it is. It has this awesome little cover. It's like it's reversible too. It doesn't matter which side you have it on. Oh no, it does, because you got to match up the picture on the thing. So this one goes here. And it slides right on there. What a gorgeous set. Yeah, so for those of you who haven't seen this yet, hopefully that piqued your curiosity a little bit. Make sure you find it online. Get it before the scalpers go crazy with the pricing. And as a diehard Bebop fan, I am so excited that this stupid thing is finally available. I never thought I'd ever see all the albums in one package together. This is such a good day. Such a good day. This is sort of my delayed Christmas present to myself. I was like, oh my God, I need this. So that's that. You can still find copies of the bootleg version, but now that the new version's out, I wouldn't recommend it. Plus, you got all the good stuff from the Milan release and then the television show release as well. So if you're just a casual fan, pick this up. It's still in print. You can get it plenty of places online. They're roughly about 25 to 30 bucks. This is sort of like a good greatest hits thing. There's also 2 more volumes that are coming out that are compilations, which I have on pre-order. And I think it's sort of like a greatest hits, maybe 1 or 2, or not quite sure. I pre-ordered them, but I haven't really sat down to look because I was more interested in about that. But that's it. That's my Cowboy Bebop LP box set featuring all the soundtracks on wax. So get out there and pick one up and enjoy it. And from one diehard bebop fan to another, I will see you, Space Cowboy.